Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to another edition of Live from the Pot with your real host here, Tim Party, along with my wonderful best friend, sidekick, Ryder, Lil T. P. What's up with you, baby girl?
Hey.
What's going on, man? What we finna talk about today to these people?
So today I want to talk about fake real people. No, fake good people.
Fake good people.
Fake good people.
How did this come about?
Just life. You know, just one of them things where you just be. I just been hearing a lot of that good people banter for a while.
Okay.
You know, I just notice how everybody always love to talk about how they so good and how they do people so good, and you know, just when you
so
go out here,
good.
everybody good, everybody do right back, folks. They don't know why nothing going on. They don't understand.
So this what this about?
Yeah, and not even just that, so much as that, because you got some people who, you know, don't even care about. You got people who just move in like this very vicious type of way, and they might not play the victim, but they will still claim to be good people when they inflicting stuff on other people.
Okay.
Yeah. So, baby, ready to jump in?
Look, I was finna say I'm born ready, but I've been through a lot of shit and a lot of bumping my head to get myself ready.
Yeah.
So I'm made ready. You feel me?
Okay, made ready.
So let me reduce that again. What you say, baby? You ready? Shit, I was made ready. You feel me?
Okay,
yeah. So
baby.
that's the move. So, and with the emphasis of fake good people. I see that as a situation where whenever people try to go with their intentions on quote unquote being positive and helping people out and doing things for one another, I think we want to put the spotlight on that part about ourselves.
Yeah, you always want to put the spotlight on the good about you. Everybody do that. That's just, I guess it's subconscious.
But when it comes to who we are holistically,
yeah,
we don't want the spotlight on us.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's a problem when you know that.
So,
when you know that really, and I think a lot of people do. You know, I'm one of them people who like, come on in. You can see it all because I'm just transparent like that. Like if you see me messing up, baby, look, I don't say I'm a good person. I don't claim to be good. I claim to be real.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's why I rock with you like that. You know what I'm talking about? We real people. You know what I'm saying? It's an unrealistic concept because you are who you are holistically.
Holistically, you are who you are.
I feel like if you are trying to really help someone, if you're really the good person that you're claiming to be, you have to come with your record. You got to come with who you are. You got to come with where you've been. You got to come with how you've done it. We represent ourselves in ways that doesn't disclose our transgressions of issues, bullshit we've done to people, tables we've turned, hell that we've caused. I believe that with the transparency with it, you actually can show someone the way or give them light of what you're doing. Because if you say, hey, I come from these set of valueless bullshitish ways, someone can relate to that. I can relate to someone talking like this right here. I can relate to what he said he did. So let me listen to him a little more. If I say, hey man, I come from a situation where I took shit from folks, or I abandoned my family, or I misused my wife, but I'm in a situation now to where all that shit's working out. That will give me an advantage to probably really help someone and to probably move and ordinate as if I am a good person. I, however, can't do that if I'm looking hypocritical. And sometimes when we sit in front of people and claim to help them, we tend to smell and look hypocritical because everything you do precedes itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you got to do is do that thing that nobody thinks about, is go look on someone's social media. Your whole business, your whole life, the way you think, the way you function, it's on there. We all have snitched on ourselves a time or two, or always.
I'm gonna say this because, and then it's always a little faulty when you looking into somebody else for, like, you know what I'm saying? You looking at this person like you supposed to show me the way, like, and then like really if you like the person, if they keep it real or if they know what to say, they like, then nobody show me the way. I got the way, so you know, and it, like I'm looking at you, and now it's a thing where when you being here hypocritical, don't be telling me don't cheat on my folks and you doing it. You see what I'm saying? Like you get down, like don't tell me that. Like mind your business. You get your stuff together. We gonna get it together. Don't be the one. You see what I'm saying? But let's just say you got somebody trying to help you. I don't know, like you said, you know, and then somebody will be like you was just saying how, you know, you can tell somebody from your experience, and you can help them with that part, and then they looking at you doing something, they watching you move some other way, not when it comes to that, you moving right on that, but they looking at a flaw that you got, like, you know, that nigga smack hard as hell when he eat, you know, and then stuff like that. Like we do that. That's weird. You know, like I don't know, stuff like that. You know, you don't need to. That's where it's like, get your own way. Get your own way, so you won't have to worry about watching somebody so hard, you know, because that's what we do when we see people and we want them to mentor us. We just feel like, oh my God, I'm not supposed to find any flaw in this person, but you're gonna find a flaw in everybody. Yeah,
there are flaws everywhere. Flaws are a part of life. Trees have wrinkles on them. Things have, you know, dirt, mud exists. You know what I'm saying? But for the betterment of things, though, you know what I'm saying? Flaws exist. It's a part of life, and sometimes that's why a lot of us have issues, because when our flaws come up in us, a lot of us hit the panic button. Go crazy and do weirder things than we were doing at first. And I don't understand
why we are people who hone in on one another,
because that's the way
so hard, but like you don't have none though.
That's the way our race has been cultivated, to be honest. We were always sought to be looked at as a problematic being. Black people, since the beginning of all this colonization shit going on.
Yeah, and so we just learned to look at each other in a problematic.
Like, look at you. Look at your nose. Look at your face.
I agree.
Look how you talk. I don't like how you walk. Look at, you know, damn, we're all about the negative condensation first. Right? In order to be looked at as a positive figure, you know, you're looking for your quote unquote winners, the rich people, celebrities, athletes, and things of that nature.
And then, you know,
Instagram models nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, wow. So when I look at them, when I look at an Instagram model, I'm trying my best to pull all the goods out of her.
Yeah, and then we get mad, like,
when someone pulls the flaws out of her, you'll see the people line up to protect her. But if she wasn't an IG model, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, regular people, to each other, to the loved ones, our children, our parents, our spouses, we're gonna pull the flaws out of that. Damn, you getting dark. Damn, you getting fat.
Yeah.
Man, you a lazy motherfucker. Damn, you move too fast. You don't think. You know what I'm saying? We, instead of cultivating and getting our own shit together personally.
You ain't lying. Oh my goodness. You just said a whole mouthful with that. Like, yeah, when you think about it, like, they'll make excuses. We make excuses for the people who we want to make excuses for, and then we try to hold people accountable. Like, you don't have no power to hold me accountable. I'm just gonna let you know.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, just people like that in general. I'm just saying, like, who do you think you are to be, you know, to choose who you can inflict the judgment on?
Right. My thing is, I think accountability should exist. I think we as a people should speak up and speak out.
Definitely.
Now, with, like, but to go along with what you said, it's pretty it's jacked up when
when you
when
do
it's
it
biased.
like that, it's like,
it
look,
shouldn't be
get
biased.
out of here. Right. Like,
If it's biased, let's not do it at all.
right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let's not do it at all. Let's not talk about who we want to talk about. Let's not say this and that and the third about this particular incident or persons, but yet give a different heart for a situation that's probably more compassionate for you. People tend to judge what's not like them and protect what is like them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, because they relate to it in ways they understand.
Or they try to protect what they want to be like.
Right.
And then, like, the people
What they
who
look
are
up to.
like them, because, you know, you got people who, like, feel a little worthless. And they have people who might feel even more worthless around them.
Right.
You know, so they
Right.
treat them like the peons. And see, that's why I got a problem with people who do stuff like that. Like, you biased about who you good to.
Right.
Like, oh, you gotta have a certain amount of money, or, you know, you gotta have a certain status before I be good to you, or before I smile at you. You know, you got folks who be
before
looking
we go
at
any
folks
further,
like,
before we go any further with it, explain good. Because see, we do this thing where people like to play with words and
okay. So when I say
take
good,
what they want to take. Yeah, when you say good, what do you mean by good?
Good can be, I'm just gonna say you're supportive, or, you know what I'm saying, you have more sympathy and empathy for people based on who they are. You know, you can have people who are real, just genuine people who, like, really have good intentions, who don't, and, like, those type of people will look at them like, get somewhere, hurry up. And, like, I know, because I could just personally say I've been in that position where I'm always the one who, everybody need to come and cry on Terry's shoulder. Everybody need to come and talk to me when they going through. And, you know, soon as you ain't going through no more, you know, you want to treat me like I'm the little junk you can mug in the head, but no. That's why, you know, as I got a little older, I'm like, stay away from me. You know, but that's the way that I was, like, kind of molded in my family. You see what I'm saying? Because I was the nice person, everybody could pick and choose when they was gonna be good to me. You know, or if they was good to me at all. You know, I was always the one like, look at you. You having kids, and then the same people will be crying to me. Oh, girl, I got this going on, and I'm so dumb. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you're gonna be okay. Sit on the couch right here. I'll talk you through it. And then when you ain't got your issue going on no more, you're gonna run over there with the people who you support, and they don't even need your support. They bleed with support. Everybody always doing something for them, always helping them. You know, those type of situations are really, I don't like seeing those type
and that's
of people.
why, like, it's what you just brought up on our Live from the Pot Facebook page. I created a meme that kind of went viral.
Okay.
And it said,
The ears one.
stop being the go-to for people's dirt tea. Right?
Right.
You can't be a positive person with negative ears.
No.
That goes in line to why I was creating that right there, because you want, you know, and I said with dirty ears, you won't hear your blessings coming. You know, stop being the bus stop for people that want to talk all the bullshit. They want to let all their stress off, and then they want to push on. Yeah,
they want to put it on you,
and you can't do it, and vice versa.
Right.
Either they don't fuck with you like that, or they're not intellectually inclined to really offer good advice to what you're looking for. This is why you have to get up every day and go for yours, right? Because a lot of us are intelligent, thriving, very possible people who can do some things, but we're around the wrong people every day because we don't believe in ourselves enough to go and get around what we need to get around. And a lot of times, you know, I've seen this in women a lot. The dude they got at home with them, man, you got the dude, bro. I see a lot of women with that nigga at the crib. Like, wow, she got a decent dude.
And she be wet.
But I don't even want to even go into the part where she whack it. But
she is, though.
But you got a decent fucking dude at home that got the power to. And what a lot of women don't understand is their position in the power family, right? Let's say this thing called a power family, a family. I like to call a family that's I'm not even talking about anything extravagant like that. To me, a black family is sitting there at home, or any family, man, that's thriving and pushing and working on the same page and building and growing and learning together, bro. Fuck that. That's a power family, because to me today, this shit ain't moving like that no more. And a lot of women don't know their position in the power family, right? The part where a woman find out, damn, I got secret powers and solutions inside of my fingertips and my voice that boost this nigga. I got the power to influence my male. Women don't understand that feminine energy is very influential. You get what I'm saying? The whole time I got a king sitting over here.
You know what we do realize that we do. I don't disagree with you. We just pick, like I just said. You can have the good stuff at home, and a lot of times, like, man, we'll be sitting up going to do that outside of the house.
Right, that's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the dude at home who you supposed to be gassing up, and then you want to go. You know, it might be your family member. It might be, friends, but it's just not your man. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gassing, and you could be cheating doing it. And that's where it be going on a lot, like using your energy trying to gas up somebody else, man. Trying to get him the mojo. He ain't even finna bring you that mojo. You done gave him that mojo so he could go take it to somebody else. Somebody else finna benefit off the mojo.
I am familiar with that. I know what it feel like for women to pour into a man and the energy is not the same on the other side. That's fucked up when you think about it. You got this guy at home probably running around in circles trying to do everything to make it work.
Anything to make you happy. And like a lot of times women don't be really giving their man at home. They just can't. Every time you look up, this nigga just making me sick. He just making me sick. And you be watching dude just looking like he be breaking his back. That's why men be leaving so early, I think. Like they be supposed to be running they man raggedy, just always complaining.
When you say leaving, you mean dying?
Yeah.
I finna say, cause I'm gonna be honest with you, niggas don't leave.
Going nowhere.
Niggas don't leave, bro.
They be sticking there.
I don't know why we got that connotation. Maybe that's from the last generation or some shit like that.
I believe that thing is like, man, really a lot of times, man, you probably feel like this is good as it's gonna get.
Talking about the men?
You get the opportunity as a man, you get to kind of weigh out your options, and you might feel like, man, this you feel like you picked the best thing you could pick already.
And that's where masculinity becomes to the part where the masculine energy is kind of a logical energy, right? Yeah. It's a logical consciousness, and men do math and shit like that, and sometimes we don't even get that right, but the part where you look like, damn, I've been out here, saw bullshit.
And you be thinking to your mind,
I see ahead, it's probably more bullshit. As time moves on, it's getting better. Yeah, so it's not getting better than this. So on a logical level, let me just hold this down, right? And that's the part where if we were influenced correctly by a balanced masculine and feminine energy, we would know there's times where, bro, we are masculine and feminine.
Because you know what will happen? Women be leaving. Women will mind.
Because the feminine energy.
We will vote with our feet quick sometimes. Now, sometimes we will go on sticking there.
Man, the way I see it these days, where we're from, in Memphis, where I'm from, where we are, shit, man, these women, man, look.
Be ready to rotate
because
you quick.
And the reason why women rotate like that is because the feminine energy. Remember, femininity, feminine energy itself, the essence of femininity is all about the now, right? That's why a girl can be happy and 30 minutes later she could be having the worst time of her life, and 2 hours later she could be having the best time of her life. It is because everything to them is so vivid and so real right now. If this shit is fucked up right now, it's fucked up right now, and I'm about to go. Even if I'm making the wrong decision, even if it's something that I need to focus on to fix, a woman is gonna roll, bro. A man is gonna put logic in place and say, you know what, this.
But you know what, women be rolling on the ones. I heard a man say women love chaos. Like, we don't leave chaotic situations as quick as we'll leave, it's like, a situation where you feel like you can get one up.
Oh, shit.
We leave those one up situations, but when somebody I don't know, I think women, we be having this power struggle going on. Like, we want to, if you can't have a man wrapped around your finger or something the way you want to, it is just something about it that just make you want to, like, hold on, I gotta get this one real quick. It's
shit,
like
so it's a challenge to her.
It's a challenge, and then like it stopped being a challenge after so long, because like, okay, I ain't finna get him. Like, and when I say I ain't finna get him, like, he not finna do what I want him to do. He finna do his man stuff.
So let me find a new dummy.
I don't even think I don't think you find women like that. I don't think they go and find a new dummy.
I'm talking about, so with the
get
dude,
stuck in that situation. No,
that's where she stays.
Where she stay right there and get dead in all them years and blah blah blah. But and it's always a rebel to the rules. So I'm not trying to say that's for everybody, because I know good people who stay just because they good people, real good people.
Right. Yeah. So that's why I'm trying to stay on topic of the point of where fake good people fit into this, what we're talking about.
Yeah. And so that's where the fake good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like, was I in that situation? I don't know, because it was just at a certain point in this relationship, I grew, and so when I don't think I ever had this thing where I was like trying to get one up on you or nothing. I was just real sprung. I just was so sprung. I was like, why you doing me like this? And I just couldn't go nowhere. But I don't know, if you were nicer at that time, I don't know what type of person I would have been, because I don't know, it was a humbling situation.
See, men,
it really was. It was humbling.
If you just listen to the last 15 seconds of this correctly, this is why it pays to not be a simp, brother. You cannot. There isn't any benefit of being a simp, man. First of all, it's in order to be a simp, that means you don't love yourself, right? And we have to get off the notion. Now I want to jump to this one right here as far as fake good people. Let's talk about the quote unquote victims, and I want to start with men, right, brother? Your job in the laws of life is to love yourself. That's the first rule when you wake up every day. You're supposed to be in love with who you are, right? And a lot of people, and women can listen to this too, you treat people how to treat you. And I mean it like this, starting at the beginning of your day. Every day you wake up not loving yourself, why in the hell do you expect someone else to?
And when we listen to people say that, we take it in the wrong context. You literally, it don't matter if they doing you wrong, if you doing you right. You teach people how to deal with you. You tell, like, everybody don't just come in and just doing stuff. Now, people try. People try to see if everybody do little shit tests to see if I'm gonna get bad with this, and then that's how they learn.
Right.
Like,
this person doesn't love themselves.
Like a man. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Good. But you know what I'm saying. So, most women know about this when you done set up, when to do. Men know too. Y'all the ones be on the opposite end of it. So it's them things like, you go to a girl and you like, y'all talking a little bit, then you start getting like, man, what's up? I'm trying to squeeze or whatever, however you say it. You see what I'm saying? You trying to get down though.
Yeah.
And she like, You see what I'm saying? Like, and like to him, it's like, all right, she ain't right.
Right.
But you will have some females who like, man, God dang, he stopped his attention because I said no. And then our standard just go all the way. And then, man, what's up? You can go and squeeze. Come on.
Hello. So say, I want you to slow that down and say that again. This is the second part.
So like, she throw her standard away. Because like, it's some men who is not looking to be in relationships.
So you talking about the guy that approaches her,
really going in the situation like, girl, look, I just want to squeeze. I don't want to get to know you. I don't want and she like, you got me messed up.
Okay,
I'm a lady with standards.
Okay.
And he say, okay, peace.
Okay.
Hold on, come back. That's okay.
Oh shit, yeah. I saw that before. Yeah, I've been through that.
When okay, and you at that moment, that's when you taught him how to treat you. You see what I'm
Damn.
saying?
Oh, yeah. When I leave, pull my pants, I'm like, yeah, that little junk. She got them fake standards.
Yeah, like that. Man, look, she ain't even really. You
She
know
ain't
what
really.
I'm
She
saying?
wasn't real about that standard. She tried.
She tried.
She tried. This is another reason why dudes who stay on their P's stay on their P's because they know the laws to this shit, man. They like, hey, and truth be told, if I don't get it, I just don't get it. I'm good.
Right, and that's how they be looking at it.
That's
like,
self-love.
Look, I'm not finna start giving you gifts. I'm not finna give you no roses. You told me no, peace, baby.
That's self-love.
But and I'm just gonna be every man ain't like that either. It's a bunch of fake dudes out here. It's some slow dogs.
Explain the slow dogs. Let's talk about some slow dogs.
You can talk about them.
What I'm trying to go from what purpose of what you just brought up.
No,
you call
I'm
them
just
slow
saying,
dogs.
just me and who lie. Just you gotta lie to do what you do. You know, that's just you gotta lie. Period. You a stunner. You just
sprinkle a little inspiration on that.
Yeah, like women always love the men who keep it real the best.
You talking about the sprinklers?
Even if you got some with your sprinklers, you gonna walk away from that situation with people saying you probably. You gonna have a bad stigma on your name. You might still feel good like, man, I'm still getting some, though. I'm still getting that pussy.
You talking about the niggas that do the hold on. The niggas that, what's going on, baby girl? Hey, you know I love you, right?
Yeah, that kind of stuff. You know, you ain't really gotta do all
I wish I
it.
could really be your man.
Yeah, but you ain't gotta do all it.
If I could, girl, I'd take you all over the world and show you the ocean.
Yeah, and see, when you listen to him and he ain't got
I
you
wish I
nothing,
could
you a dummy
introduce you to
too.
my mama. I would, but you know I'm working so much right now. You know what I'm saying? If I can introduce you to my mama, girl, let me get you straight.
Baby,
buy you
get
some
out
clothes. You know what I'm talking about? Get your teeth clean, girl.
Oh my God,
get your
not
tracks
the
put
teeth
in.
clean and the tracks
I wish
put
I could
in.
do all that. And I'm gonna tell you, man, it's a lot of girls sitting over there like, ooh, girl, he said he wanna fuck with me.
Oh God,
he wanna.
He
want to.
And you gonna let yourself.
Some of y'all got the friends like, damn, bitch, why he can't?
Right.
Well, you know he busy right now. He doing this, he doing that, and he got to get his household in order and stuff like that. Whoa.
And you know what? While we talking about fake good people,
what's
at
up?
that point, you need to if you ain't the type of friend who gonna tell her like, girl, if you don't get your dumb. Boo-zoo-zoo-zoo-zoo. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
Go
we on the friend now.
and get her head. Like, tell her the truth or don't hang with her.
Yeah,
you know. But
now.
a lot of times you a
man.
What you gonna do? You gonna look at her big ass. Cause really, what you don't realize while you talking stupid, you giving your friend some tea. You giving your fake good friend. She got the tea. So her eyes is googling cause she need all the tea. So she can go tell everybody, this stupid. Booka booka woo, girl, let me tell you. You know, she giving all the details, baby, laughing at your heart. But she didn't tell you like, girl, come on, girl. No, that's not real. Get it together.
What's not real?
What this dude because he want to, baby. A man gonna do what he want to do every time. Every single time a man feet do what they want their feet to do. You can't make a man feet do
I'm a sign,
nothing.
seal, and deliver that.
That's what
if we want to do it, we gonna find a way to get it done.
I'm trying to keep Tim away from them. No, boo boo. Tim don't come over there because he don't want to come over there. I can't make him do nothing, boo. Ain't no control. I don't want no man that can control. I don't even try. What you giggling at, babe?
Tim ain't what? Cause Tim don't want to.
Cause he don't want to. Trust, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Tim ain't keeping nobody away from nobody. I mean, Tira ain't keeping Tim away from nobody.
Men do what men want to do. If he want to bring your ass to ocean, guarantee you, man, a man, you gonna get that damn ocean, man. You hear me? Don't stop trading your time for this shit, because this is what you want to do, women, from a position of having power. Hey, be willing to go without. Be willing to lose. Be willing to lose that little attention that your ass feeding up on. We know y'all love attention just like it's money, ladies. We know that. We aware of that. I understand it now. I've done my research. I've had my hours and days of years of experience with this, with women. That's all I've known at one point in life.
When you cash in on it ain't number tears.
I'm telling you, listen to her.
When you cash in on all them compliments, boo, it's still tears. And you know.
And loneliness.
I don't have to say that. You know. That's why you gotta keep on filling up, boo. Stop being empty. Go and fill up on something legit.
Be willing to lose, ladies. I know a lot of us weren't raised with that trick of be willing to accept and take L's. Like, you gotta be willing to say, you know what? Fuck all the attention.
Yes, and you gotta be willing to. I was just sitting up here talking to you about this, and we going over 30 minutes today.
Okay, let's do this.
But so this thing where people will be like, "Oh, baby, I lost that track of thought so fast. I'm finna get it."
It's cool. It's cool.
When I was telling you, we was talking.
This live from the pot. You hear me? It's real. It's raw. This ain't scripted, baby.
Man, dang, what was I saying to you?
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. You have to be willing to lose out, because only there will you. This is how you force your respect. This is how you put into the universe that I will be respected for who I really am. See, a lot of times, a lot of y'all build currency or fake currency off who you are fake, right? Your fake self, your fake sense of being. Like, let's just say Terry. You build a lot of stock into your fake ass self of who you are when you put the mask on and get out here and you talking to who you talking to, and it's not real. And what happens is, when that shit boil over and you become who you really are, a lot of girls go into a situation tough, right? Let's do a little script real quick. Hey, what's up with you, baby?
I'm in the script.
You don't, if you want to be. Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
Yeah, man, I want to holler at you and get down. Shit, what it do? I'm telling y'all what I know now. What it do? Shit, I'm trying to get up with you. What you want to do? I'm down for whatever. Lie. You just told the first lie. You know what I'm talking about? Because you know you're not down for whatever. Because you're not strong enough to deal with what's coming down when this shit blow up. Right? Man, look. You act as if you down for this shit. You ready for this shit. I'm going to go hard with this nigga. We both going hard in the paint. You get to the point where you start telling yourself, you and somebody else, man, we ride or die. Sharing side bitch post on the internet. Sharing fake ass motivational speeches and shit like that, trying to let him see it and shit like that. Like y'all a little secret married couple or some shit like that. What the fuck? What type of self-hate is every time you do that for a nigga, you upping him when he get on there and check the shit, he like, damn, I know this was for me. Like, a girl will sit up there and post some shit like, last night was the greatest. Her dude may be thinking, oh, she talking about when we ate dinner. We went on our little date. But the side nigga, he know what happened at 3 a.m. He like, that's for me.
Oh man.
Every time that shit happen, if I was to see that shit, every time you see that shit, you like, damn, she hate herself.
Yes.
There's nothing more unattractive.
And I want to
I will get swell. Yes, I'll let that swell my ego. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you there with that for that ego boost, love. But boy, you suck. You suck. And what starts to happen.
Not only do like the girl, I'm telling you, talking about the girl, right? The girl who did the post.
Yes.
Because yes, the man understands that you suck. You need to understand that you suck too.
You suck. I'm gonna let you keep doing this shit though.
Yes, baby, but you a loser.
You suck though.
Yes.
And what happens is you start to notice that, damn, we're not talking as much as we used to. We don't do things as frequently as we used to. Because, can I be honest, ladies?
You try.
Do you love the presence of someone who sucks? The one thing that probably got me to initially talk to you was that you seemed a little fierce. But the problem was it was fake. Mm-hmm. So your fierceness didn't hold up. You was this tough little, yeah, man, I'm ready to do it. We gonna ride or die, set it off type shit. Let's rob the bank together, nigga. We gonna, you know what I'm talking about? You talking like you finna be that little junk that's finna leave, get up, bust, and do a move. We in this. But you do slow shit. Like, I know we fuck off and stuff, but you leave the kids in the house by themselves. Like, you fuck me behind a tree. We by the dumpster getting it in. You doing whatever it takes to fuck me.
Yeah.
You present no challenge for a man. You know, I'm full of fire. I'm full of energy and rage and shit like that. I'm full of all these things, and men, we love challenges, and you don't pose one. Right?
And just what we
simple.
do,
and what happens is everything that we were once doing, I'm kind of slowing up and easing up on you. I'm becoming good on you, sis. And then I see you do things like blow me up. Right? I thought you were fierce. I thought you understood. I thought you were my little giant for when things get slow for me and I want to come to and holler at now and then. I thought you was down for that. Let me come holler at you every month or two. Now you blowing me up. I check your internet page, you trying to grab my attention and shit. I thought you were a closet chick. I thought you were down. And now you starting to convert into some, you in love with me like you want to talk to me in the daytime and shit. You want to wake up and call me in the morning. I might do that shit with you a little bit, but really you getting on my nerves. You a little worrisome. You know what I'm saying? Because I, as a logical male being, I don't really have a future for you. I really don't have a position to put you in. That's why I play with you at 3 a.m. I don't have a real slot for you on my schedule.
Yeah.
You serve no purpose other than to expel my attention on at 3 a.m. And now I see you make a subliminal post. You looking real sloppy. You're gonna get us caught. I don't know what your dude's going to do. You got children and shit. I don't want to be no part of it.
You better get us caught.
And not to mention, once again, I got a family at home.
Yeah.
Like, you goofy. You moving sloppy as a motherfucker. And so at the end of the day, you start to sense that, damn, he's willing to lose me.
And see, the thing where I was just finna jump in it, like, you wasn't never nothing to lose. Like, it happened because remember that moment when you went ahead and threw that standard away? So you can, like, just like he was like, oh, you don't want to get down? Bye. You was supposed to say bye.
From the get-go.
The get-go.
And it's at that point, now, ladies, this is what a leverage.
Because what happened is, like, what you do is, like, once you let that go and you not, you know, so you get rid of your standard. And then you be in this situation like, oh, God, I threw myself away. So you trying to build yourself back up or trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like how I was talking about earlier, get that nigga around your finger. That's not never going to happen because he was never interested in you.
In the first place.
When he let you know, when he led with that, that's what it was.
Right.
And that's what you need to understand. Like, don't be putting your ass, like, we will see women, we be so goofy. We meet a dude and like when we like him, we done already got married in our head. We done already had kids in our head. We done got our house together. You done already gave this nigga a massage and fed him, if you know how to do that kind of stuff. Like, you done already did that stuff in your head, and he ain't even thinking about you.
Not like that.
Period.
Not one. You know, I might wake up, roll over, and like, damn, I'm bored. I got a little itch I want to scratch. Let me hit her.
And because you easy access,
easy as fuck.
You don't want to be there. You don't want to be in that situation. And I've been there before. So don't like. And my husband, well, he was just saying, like, I did all that stuff before, even in my relationship. So this ain't no thing where somebody judging.
We been there. I've been there. Shit, I did that shit before. I did the same shit I'm talking about. I was that nigga before. That's how I know this. You feel me? This shit ain't nothing but a vicious cycle, man. And it's gonna take real people to really, you know what I'm saying, kill all this shit. Cause what we gotta understand that this is not sustainable. This is not sustainable for a nation. This ain't sustainable for a land. And this damn show ain't sustainable if we really trying to heal all the things that's going on in our culture right now. We being killed, slaved, mistreated, injustice. We're broke, busted, disgusted, self-hate. And if we are continuing to do this type of shit, this is why we stay at each other's throat, man. And we keep each other dumb. We keep each other exposed. We keep each other unhealed, man. Because you know what? There wasn't a blessing out there for me playing with women like that. Yeah.
And just because we ain't even talking about fake good people. We having a good discussion, but it ain't about fake good people.
That shit fake. Look, what I'm trying to tell you is that either that dude or the girl in that scenario that I just dramatized for you all, I guarantee you one or both of them claim to be good people.
You know what? Yeah.
Come on, let's keep that shit 100, man.
Yeah.
The girl in that
You ain't
situation,
lying
I
about
bet
that.
you, she probably show up to church. If she got a family at home, she probably act like she's the good woman in the house.
Yeah, she right. Cause look, I've been there, so I'm not
Come on
even
now.
finna say probably. Like I cook, clean, wash, did everything.
Shit, I work, paid
Still
all the bills.
making
You
sure
hear
I'm
me?
checking my DMs real quick,
Making sure them
they
lights don't
erase.
get cut off. You hear me?
Yeah,
I'm
all
like,
that
hey man,
stuff.
what you want? I'm on the phone, with my girl. What you want, man? I'm in these streets handling business. I'm handling business, all right. You hear me?
Yep.
And that business gonna handle me.
Yes.
And it did.
Yes.
You hear me? It handled me. That shit washed me up, chewed me up, and spit me the fuck back out. I needed that to happen though. I'm thankful for it because where I am now as a man, it can't go away. I'm authentic now. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm in love with my purpose. You understand what I'm saying? I have a purpose. My soul has a purpose on this planet that will be fulfilled. And with that purpose, through that purpose, I love my wife, right? And she understands and sees my purpose. And now my wife has something to be in love with. You see how that works? Men, you must always stay connected to your purpose, man. Because that's where people find their way of reason to respect you, love you. And same thing for you women. Same thing for you ladies. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the men, brother, we claim to be good people. We claim to be a good man. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of men going through things in their relationship, but we lack purpose. And women, the way they're made, brother, they want to see past our words, bro. You have to be in tune with your purpose and love that first. And your woman has to see you love that purpose, even if it means losing her.
Yes.
And when that's how you have leverage,
what's the weird thing
bro.
about women, but when you all on us, that don't work out. That do not work out. Being all
listen to
you
him.
know, I love a man who in love with me, but I love a man who, man, I tell my kids all the time, you a man first. A man first. So everything that come with being a man, when you taking care of that, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you first. You first, because and that just go for anybody. That go for anybody. Like when people see you, like, wait a minute, what is up with you that you just putting all of this into me? That's leaks. That just screams like an insecure person who does not have anything. You see what I'm saying?
Man,
like, what is it to you? What is it to you that you gotta be all on me like this? What you doing?
The answer to that is nothing.
Right.
There's nothing to you.
And it sometimes that's just like a lot of low confidence. Because I'm not gonna say it's nothing to you, but you're not in your confidence. You're not being a confident person. And baby, I'm gonna say my last words, and then I'm gonna let you take it away for the rest of it. But I just want to say that I just feel like, you know, people just need to be real with themselves. I think I say this all the time, but it's really just that simple. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like when it come down to protect your energy. Like I remember what I was gonna say earlier. Like we was talking and I was like, you know, you got a lot of people, you will be the ear to people, and then you be like, you know, you have a friend and you want to be that person who be like, look, you're doing wrong. And I don't want to hear you talking about this. I don't want to see you doing this. I can't be friends or be associated with somebody who do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like when you create that standard for yourself, you got to stick to it.
Right.
You got to stick to it. You see what I'm saying? Because you know when something don't make you feel good, don't force yourself in situations that don't make you feel good just to be accepted. You have to accept yourself. And like when people see you moving, and like that's what it is. Like the people who get all the praise, and you know, even if they with the shit, if you stupid, and you know what I'm saying, like you look real confident in your bullshit.
Right.
That's why people want to go and run up behind you and see what is it to you, or try to duplicate what you got going on, because people don't have like real confidence in themselves.
There we go.
You see what I'm saying? And like that's what we need to do. We need to get some confidence in ourselves in here and like be real. Stand on yours. Like I ain't got no friends and I don't care. I do not care not to have friends because my energy is straight. I threw Facebook away. I don't care. I'm not advising people to throw away Facebook, but that's just where I am. Like I don't like fake
You made
stuff.
a sacrifice.
It wasn't even a sacrifice.
What I mean is you were able to lose something in order to gain everything.
I guess you could say that, but what it was for me, it was just like I was like, ugh, I can't socialize with this. I can't be around this because I know it's fake. I know it's fake. Like I know these people. I know this girl sitting up here talking this. Girl, this ain't You know, I don't want to comment on your stuff, but I don't want to scroll past it. I don't want to do. I'm just gonna disassociate myself.
Right.
And I'm not mad that I did it.
That's the proper way you move with your feet. That's how you handle business. Like we got to stop being what you want to call it, recorders of things. Recorders, but not reporters.
Yes, and see the whole thing. What I wanted to get out of this whole topic on my part, on my viewpoint, is that it's not about being good or bad. It's just about being authentic.
Being real.
It's gonna be a drop off and it's gonna be a high rise to everything. You see what I'm saying? It's not gonna be all the way to the left and it's not gonna be all the way to the right. Like as long as you real in your process, you good. You see what I'm saying? Like, but you are the protector of you. You are the guardian of you, and you gotta treat yourself as such. Like, don't let people mishandle you. If people mishandle you under your control, that's your fault because you are accountable for you. You are your responsibility.
Man, baby, I appreciate those wise words. I'm sure the people appreciate it as well. That's the shit that we need to hear, and I appreciate you talking to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they're always ready for those blessings, but let me carry this thing on out. I'm gonna give y'all a few examples of, or at least one of them, where you have to be a real person instead of a good person. So I find myself, you know what I'm saying, I've been on a lot of things where I've been changing as a man, maturing, meditating a lot, praying a lot, just becoming more in tune with my purpose. You understand? And sometimes with that, I have to detach, right? And what I mean by that, some days, in fact, every day, I think last week, at a certain point in the evening, I go outside and I sit in the car and I read a book, I meditate, and I really connect myself to my purpose. I connect myself to nature in a way. And I just close off from everything. You know, it could be a moment where I'm on the way to get dinner, I'm on the way to run an errand or whatever the case may be. And I get texts and shit from my wife, and she's like, "Damn, baby, what's going on? You've been gone for 3 hours. It don't take 3 hours to go grab some chicken or to go pay a bill or some shit like that. What's going on? What you doing, man?" And you know, I come in, I talk to her, I tell her, you know what I'm saying, every day, hey, I just got to do what I got to do. I'm out there, I'm immersing myself into my purpose. I'm handling mine. You know what I'm saying? And as a woman, I understand where she's coming from, because she's like, damn, where is my man? Where is my protector? And also, you know, where is what he's supposed to been going to do? Is time is ticking. Right now I'm in a position where I'm a little slow with things because, like I said, I'm honing in, I'm sharp, and I'm cultivating where I'm going right now. I have my vision, I have my route, and I'm taking it. So even last night, every day, man, I had to come in. I'm like, yo, hey, my apologies. But this is the thing. I'm going to do what I have to do. If it takes me going and sitting in my car, walking around the block, or doing what I got to do for 30 minutes or an hour or 2 or 3, I just got to do what I got to do. I'll talk to her about this shit later. I don't sleep on no damn couch. I ain't getting no 3rd degree, bro. You know, she just concerned. She come and holler at me about that. But as a man, she knows that I'm on my purpose. And you might say, well, why in the fuck she just won't say anything at all? Because one, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't want her to not say anything at all. We get into this habit to where we're so fake that lot of niggas, man, still got that young nigga ass mentality. You 30 plus years old, bro, and you calling yourself trying to pop your collar. You calling yourself you want full physical control over everything. You want all the bitches and you want your household in order at the same time, right? You want this ultimate respect from everybody you associate yourself with, especially with females, right? You want your side bitches to stay in their command. You want your little mistresses to stay in their command. And you want your wife to stay in their command. That shit unrealistic as fuck. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't get to get that anyway, bro. Karma is a real motherfucking thing. You understand what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is, like my wife was speaking about the balance. Sometimes when you do what you gotta do, it's gonna pull from something else, bro. But you have to do what you have to do. I spend a lot of fucking time inside myself, outside the house. And that shit rubbed my wife a little, you know what I'm saying, on the worry side of the game. But I'm going to do it because I have to. But at the same time, guess who missing the shit out of me? Guess who ain't asking me to go on no couch or telling me, man, I want to leave because you're not home. You're out cheating on me. Hey, she tried that shit one time. Like, so what you really out there doing? I had to explain to my wife. I had to sit her down gracefully, passionately, look in her eyes passionately, with love, and tell her, don't fucking play with me like that. I'm a grown ass man, bro. I ain't got time to be running around here fucking
You get
some pussy, bro. You think I'm gonna actually risk everything that I'm doing right now with my purpose, with my family riding under me, man, for some pussy? Don't get me misconstrued with these fake good niggas out here. Don't get me misconstrued with these fake ass real niggas out here, bro. I'm not out here like that no more. You understand what I'm saying? I had to tell her I love you, but don't come across me like that no more. Don't approach me with no dusty nigga shit, bro. I'm not out here sowing my oats. I don't even think about sex, bro. To me, sex it's the cherry on top. I didn't say I don't have sex. I said that shit is what it's not what pulls me. Cause nigga, I just dropped a bomb last night. That's my business.
God.
Look, now I'm just saying though, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get that shit misconstrued. You gotta be a dude that, so don't fuck my wife. Nah, nigga, don't get that shit twisted. Fuck your wife, nigga. Please, fuck your wife. Please. But what I'm saying is that shit is what not that's not. If my wife say, hey, this shit getting shut down, I'm locking it up, she ain't gonna fuck with me, she gonna hurt herself. I'm good. I ain't gotta fuck. I've done that. I've been there. That shit it don't bring me shit. Honestly, a nigga out here fucking like that because as a man, we was out here missing something, bro. We was looking for an ego boost. We was looking for something to fulfill us, to make us feel like a man, bro. And pussy, I'm sure you've understood, brother. That shit does not help or make you feel like a fucking man, like your purpose does, bro. What are you creating? What are you building? Who are you helping? Right? How many lights have you seen your name in? How many people tell you thank you? If you're a man and you're especially 30 and up and no one tells you thank you, you don't live a life in the day where people tell you thank you, nigga, you ain't no grown fucking man, nigga. You're not doing enough then. I don't give a fuck if your job, even if your job doesn't have a job to where it's social, outside of your job, what are you doing to where people are walking up to you and they, hey man, thank you. Thank you for that help. Thank you for lifting it. Thank you for those words of encouragement. Thank you for your love. Thank you for coming to this thing full. Then you not a man, nigga. I just gotta tell you that, bro. You still a little boy. And then a lot of us don't even have that power and that strength anyway. And we get on the internet and we complain about females. This is what this is what a fake good person is.
Yeah. Because everybody ain't going through what you going through. And if some folks be looking at what you going through like, man, you sound like a weirdo.
Nigga, I went through most of my life, I just been fucking with females, running through them. And then I got to a point where, you know what I'm saying? I got to the point where I had to make the decision to get off the ride, bro. I had to get off. And guess what? I knew upon hopping off this carousel, I was finna have to go home and deal with my shit. Right? I came home to shit everywhere because I wasn't present. My woman lost. My children lost. Hell, I'm lost. I had to deal with everything where everybody's mind frame was at. I had to deal with everywhere, feelings all over the place and shit. I'm like, damn, bro, I done lost that on it. All my shit crooked. All my shit dusty and raggedy. All this shit raggedy. And I knew I had to take this shit. And I knew me getting off the carousel mean that I was going to have to attach myself to my reality, and this shit was going to hurt.
I read a post.
And it hurt, and it did.
Yeah.
What you say, baby?
I was finna just read this post I read on Instagram that I just liked it. I didn't put it on my Instagram, but I was just like, wow, this good. So I just kept it for myself.
Talk to me.
It just saying, don't ever compare your living, breathing, beautifully imperfect, real life human self. The key word is don't compare. Don't ever compare your living, breathing, beautifully imperfect, real life human self to someone's controlled online content.
Oh shit! Give us some examples of that one.
Do you really need an example?
I want it, man. I
just do not look at social media, period. To kind of just don't weigh yourself. Even if it's not social media, don't take people when you see them for face value. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about that. Like, take all of that with a grain of salt and like make sure you good. Make sure you are okay with you. Make sure you and everything around you. My husband was sitting in the bed talking to me this morning. And I have a very short attention span. So while he was talking to me, I opened up my phone. I started scrolling on my Instagram. I started showing him outfits. And he like, hold up. And he was like, you know, he was talking to me. He was roasting me a little bit. But then he was really what I remember most about what he was talking about is he was like, you know, what if you had a man who wasn't sitting up talking to you like the way I'm talking to you? Like, what if you had a man who can't even feed your mind the way that I'm doing? You know, what if you had a man who couldn't even dialogue with you like this? And I was just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Because really, like, in the way that me and my husband, we have real conversations.
Most definitely.
We talk about real stuff. And I'm just like, you know, I don't know what other people do inside of their house. But at that moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to respect. I'm like, wow, baby, thank you for bringing it to my attention like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's like, it's just so crazy because we always, and like I said, I wasn't doing nothing but looking at outfits. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I say I wasn't doing, but I just stopped listening to him and just got on social media. That was disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? And like, you got to think about, like, man, you can't be distracted watching other people.
Hey.
Like, my real life was going on right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I opened up my phone to look at the social media. And he was like, hold on, baby. You know? And I respected that. And because what he said, it was real. Like, this is my real life going on. And, like, it's so many people willing to just make things look like something.
Man.
To where you would destroy everything.
And listen to what my wife said, man. I was a man in that moment. You know, I could have let that shit, like, look, let me let her do her little thing, man. I was getting myself dressed and shit. But because I love my wife, I decided to instill the masculinity in the room at that moment because it was needed. It wasn't about, and I didn't control shit. Let's get that understood. It wasn't about insecurities. It wasn't about control. It was about proper balance. And in that moment, masculinity was needed because I think we were talking about something fairly important. And
I was asking you questions. We was just having.
Yeah, she was asking me questions. She was talking to me. She got my attention and then lost the whole goddamn attention. I don't like this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't grab my. I'm already a slow moving person in ways to where I'm very focused, right? And my wife is the opposite of it in ways. I broke my attention to discuss this matter, and you gonna go off on and lose yours? Nah, fam. Let's say, hey, that shit made her think when it was like, you know, what if you had a different guy to wake up to that didn't offer you shit, that couldn't offer your mind anything, that couldn't offer you direction, that couldn't offer you a future, that couldn't offer where the fuck we going. You know, and that shit hit home. That shit is like, hey, that's why I say you got to learn how to be grateful about what you have, because that shit mean everything. That's your life, and that's women. Like I said, y'all live in the now. That's how she did what she did. My wife lives in the motherfucking now, and where we got better. Oh yeah, fam. Where we got better at is when I understood that, and I started coming to the now with my wife. I live linear. I take things that happened in the past that make sense so I can apply it for the future. So men, we live past and we live future. Women live present. This is one reason why we mix together so well as men and women when things ain't bullshit. Right? But what you have to do is you have to come and check in the now with your wife, man. Right now she feels like this. You have to tend to that. And women, you have to understand at a different level. You got to be able to visit and understand the past and the future with your man. If he's explaining these things, you got to not take your now ass feelings and disregard everything he's talking about that makes sense if you want to survive. We got to learn how to ladies, you got to learn how to put your feelings to the side. Men, you got to learn how to bring your feelings to the table. That's what we're dealing with today. Women don't know how to leave their feelings out sometimes, and men don't know how to approach theirs at all. Right? We have too much feelings inside the lady.
I don't think it's an issue with
what?
Like, I don't think don't leave your feelings out, but just understand, like I was saying.
Women know what I mean by that. By leaving it out sometimes is because this is how y'all make y'all decisions.
Just period.
Right.
But the thing is, like, your feelings need to help you dictate a decision.
Well, what I meant, women are feminine. They're feeling driven. Right? Let's just be honest.
So the biggest problem I think is women don't know we don't make decisions. It's supposed to be a balance.
This is where the man comes in.
Right.
So if like you just gave light to that. So therefore, if you with trust, you trusting your man as the leader, this is where your feelings may need to take a back seat. Because you just said, okay, it seems like we kind of suck at decision making skills at the top, right? So let me just calm down a little bit, because a lot of times the guys, he comes with a decision he's come to. He's like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. Her feelings get involved and it mixes everything up. She starts to inspire him on another level, because women don't understand how influential they are sometimes. Because some run a lot of game and shit like that, but you do things where, hey,
brain fart.
Nah, man, I'm feeding, man. I'm coming with things as I'm going, you know what I'm saying? But, typically, you know what I'm saying, the truth is, let that man lead. You gotta trust your man. I said these once before. With you trusting him, allowing him to be a man, allowing him to fuck up, that's the only way he's gonna get better. Right? But when you bring your feelings to the table, I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of men, because this is a feminine ass world we live in, a lot of us were raised by our mama. When you bring your feelings to the table, you make your man take that shit into a lot of consideration. He may be where he is, but because he wants to appease to you, he actually wants you to be happy with him, he takes your feelings and shit into consideration. Now, if you can teach yourself and train yourself how to let those emotions take a back seat and come to the table while he's making that decision to help come to something reasonable as adults, that's how you do it, ladies. If you want to actually have input on where we're going in your direction, like you should, when that works, that's a lady that's probably got, all those hypertension ass feelings, those kid-like emotions and shit, they take a back seat. And for the man who's probably having a dialogue with his woman, the way he's able to do that is because he's a little vulnerable at the moment. He's allowing some feelings to come to the play in order to have this dialogue with her to say, hey, what do you think? What do you think? Leading with logic, but being able to inspire with his emotions to get the point across. A lot of dudes just want to use brute force. Nah, this what the fuck we gonna do, and I said so. He's probably saying the right shit. He's probably going the right direction, but she's disconnected because his energy is not right. And this is where compassion comes into play, and where men, we need to dabble in this shit a little more. That don't make you soft, bro. Look, I know earlier in the show we were speaking about simps and shit like that, but that's not simpish to bring compassion to your household. Our children and women need that shit, bro. Always wake up with a full heart, bro. When you give your shit to the universe, we're givers. That's just who we are. We are givers. Why do you think you get a rush when you pay for shit? If you a nigga that pay for shit, you don't know what I'm talking about if you don't pay for shit. But when you pay for shit, that shit make you feel strong, right? It makes you feel strong, and it makes her feel love. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the part where being a real person versus a fake good person, this is where you have benefits, right? Come to the table as you are, right? And then discuss with open hearts with each other's y'all's direction on where y'all need to go. Those are the only ways that you can complete and successfully get your shit together with your family on levels of being real, authentic, loving people, right? That's the reason why we all suffer all this bullshit that we have going on. Our relationships are unsuccessful. For the older people, our kids are bad as fuck. Everything's falling apart. Nobody's real. Everybody's cutting everybody in the back. Girls and shit, y'all falling out with friends and shit every blue moon. Dudes and shit, y'all having issues with y'all women listening and respecting you. Women and shit claiming they constantly getting cheated on. Man, look, at one point we gotta ask ourselves, why is all this bullshit on fire around us?
Probably because you're being fake.
Hey, put yourself into consideration with this outcome. Put yourself into this. What if you said, instead of putting everything else on the stand, what if I put myself on the stand? What would happen if I actually dissected myself in the mirror and looked at myself and looked at how real I was? A lot of times, bro, I did that shit before. I myself can speak from that, being a person who feel like, man, you know what? I'm motherfucking hurt right now. I'm gonna bring that to the table. I'm motherfucking hurt right now. Do you know how fucking hurt I am? Only for 5 minutes later, the wrong text message pop up on my phone. Hey, Daddy, where you at? Hey, love, I miss you. We had fun last night. I'm like, God damn. What type of motherfucking nigga am I? I'm actually bringing my pain to the motherfucking table, and I got this shit going on. Damn. Let me reevaluate myself in the way I move and how I do things. I did that, and I saw benefits come from that shit. Personally, anyway. My whole life started to become in order because I became in order. I started envisioning myself as a different person. I said, I want to be this kind of man. I want to look like this kind of man. When my wife and children look up, I want them to see this kind of man.
Yes, pick your lane.
I picked that shit and I chose. And you know what? That shit went easy because, you know, I felt like, damn, man, am I going south? And you know what? I got around some real niggas, man. I met a good friend at work and shit. I met real men. And they said, man, ain't shit soft about taking care of loving your motherfucking family. That's the real men. That's strong. That's courage.
All that other
That's
stuff
courage.
is fake.
Running around here getting your nut off, man. That's weak nigga shit. You like a female out here looking for attention doing this shit, bro.
Exactly.
You draining all your energy, and your sperm and shit, and your semen, bro, is a lot of vitamins and energy and shit you're expelling. The same vitamins and nutrients and energy you can be using to stack brick on top of brick to build something for your children who you claim you love, nigga. For your future, for your energy in the universe. You wasting that shit on some broad you don't even fuck with like that. Because you don't love yourself as a man, bro. You get off and you feel motivation from sex. I don't get motivation from sex. When I offer sex to my wife, I offer that shit because that's a form and expression of my deepest love for her. When I have sex with my wife, bro, I have sex with my wife for that connection. At the moment where we get to stare in each other's eyes and shit like that, it's something when you get one off with someone that means everything to you. When you're looking at someone who's helping you build bricks by bricks. When you're looking at somebody who's cutting their elbows and arms up with you. That shit hit different. When I lay down and go to bed after all that, bro, I go to bed happy with a smile on my face. Because it was worth it. I've touched and did a lot of things with a lot of women, bro. I felt guilty about that shit. I hated pulling up to the crib, shaking my head, putting my head on my forehead like, damn, bro. I feel unfulfilled. I feel a little desperate for what I just did behind them bushes. I feel like there's some little nigga shit. I'm like 20 something, pushing 30 years old. Like, damn. I feel like this the reason I'm broke. I start feeling like this the reason I don't get no respect. I feel like this the reason all this bad looking shit coming on, man. And yet I claim to be a good nigga.
Had your friends telling me you was good, going out, looking upside my head, don't even know what's going on.
Hey, man, we all do this shit, bro. Everybody think they good. But what happens?
You know you ain't good. Quit telling that lie. You know you ain't good. That's one thing I didn't never say I'm good. I just didn't say nothing.
Hey, she ain't motherfucking lying.
Baby, we gotta cut it. I'm hungry.
Hey. Man, I don't know. You just, you know what I'm saying, the topics, a lot of these topics that we come up with.
Yeah, we gotta hit this one again.
She's a good mastermind behind a lot of the shit in the direction we go with some of these topics. You know what I'm saying? I like to intellectually go into depth about the shit. You know what I'm saying? But this is why we work so well, bro. Like, I'm partnered with a flawed motherfucker. Right? That's who I'm married to. I'm partnered with a flawed motherfucker that I know everything about. And I love that shit. Right? I didn't tell you I'm with some crazy motherfucker. I didn't tell you that. Like, she had crazy motherfucking tendencies and shit like that. But it was only when she was allowed to be who she is and be a real person to where she started developing her self-love. She started having an angle to where she wanted to go. She started to smell her purpose. And now she's enacting on that shit. I'm enacting on that shit. And we're to each other, we're some of the best people on this motherfucking planet. This is my best motherfucking friend, fam. I got a good one. Too, I got a whole good one out here. And look at how flawed. This motherfucker was on some dirty ass shit, bro, cheating on a nigga. But how can I say that without saying that I did much worse? You see what I'm saying? You heard that passion when I said that shit, man. She did some dirty ass shit to a nigga, fam. Got a nigga. Hey, but I'm more passionate. Ask her off this mic. I'm more passionate about the ways I did things. She, hey, what you over there? What you thinking about over there? You in there in the zone? I'd be like, damn, bro. I'm really going in on the shit I did back in the day.
And that's what it's supposed to be about. Because even though he did me, like he said, because he did some stuff.
Oh man.
But you know what? Every time it's like, you know, I do self-reflection. I ain't got no business reflecting on what he used to do.
God.
And I stayed. I'm still here.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a self-reflective type of thing. Like, dang, what was I on? Why was I learned so much from myself. Man. In that situation, you know, and it didn't have nothing to do with it. Was never his fault that I did. Even if I feel like he the one who made the final action. This is it. I'm finna go ahead. I could have said I'm finna go ahead. Leave your function. But I did.
Damn.
You know, I did.
I used to say the same type of shit to myself. Like, this motherfucker.
My feet did what my feet was got. Man, I move because that was me.
Plenty nights. I'm through with this dust ass shit, bro. I'm through with this. All right. Are you sidestepping? All right, fam. You with the green shit? All right. Million times. And then it's like, damn, fam.
I was by myself. He was not nowhere around when I was doing all my dusty stuff. I can say that. He was not there. I was there. Me. You see what I'm saying? I can't keep up with his feet. I got to keep up with my own. And that's how we got to look at stuff, you know?
And it's only through self-reflection to where you could say, damn, you know what? I told my wife one day, I said, you know what? This is where shit started to get better for us. I said, damn, you know what? I haven't always been a good person to you. And she was like, damn, bro, I ain't been the same.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand how powerful a moment like that is, because when you say shit like that, there's an action of order that you just told your soul that because you just said, hey, I wasn't a good person to you. What you're doing and saying is, now I have to be that shit. Right? Because it's redundant to talk about this shit without a change. That's why you have to self-reflect, because it's only now that, damn, you know what? Let me stay away from that good person shit any fucking way. Let me just be a real person to you. And I led with saying, you know what? I'm going to respect you. I'm going to always communicate with you. And I promise to bring my fullest heart to the table.
Yes.
I'm going to respect you for a woman. I'm thankful for it. I thank you for birthing my children and taking care of them. I thank you for all the meals I've had. You know what I'm saying? It's all these things now that you become thankful for after you can only become thankful after you realize how much of a piece of shit you were.
Yeah, be honest with yourself.
Because you like, damn, bro, you stayed with me through all this con ass shit you got going on, all this lossless shit this screwed up lifestyle you're living. You stayed. And the pros that came with you during the times I had where I was going down this spiral, you stayed. That shit makes you grateful. But you can't be grateful if you're a great person. It's kind of,
you done told yourself you good. Everybody got you messed up.
Right.
Look, the cashier at Checkers.
Man,
everybody, the whole world. And I know they did not just have this good old person. Get out of town.
Ladies.
Get out of town. People.
Hey.
I don't know. I can't specify.
I want to just say to ladies, man, look, because I see a lot of y'all. It's so easy for women to fall into victim mode because y'all are used to people patting y'all up, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Get away from that. This is where men take advantages from y'all because we don't get that same shit. So we have to get our fucking heads screwed on right.
Listen.
We have to, and that'll leave y'all in the position of, I'll let someone just coddle me. And now you're 30-something years old and don't know how to deal with your own self.
Yes. You don't mind. Some folks mind. I know somebody who's 60.
The question is, do you want... Man, look. I ain't got time for you. The question is, do you want your shit to work out or not? Be honest. Be honest. Hey, if you don't want your shit to work out, you need to go tell them. Quit playing with folks.
Quit playing with
yourself. Do you want your
yourself.
shit to work out? Yes, I do. I want it to work out. Be honest. You're not a good person, are you? Think about it. Sit back. Let me give y'all 10 seconds real quick to think about that. Hold on. Now, as you just reflected, think of all the trash shit you did, all the lies you told. Man, the reason why I said ladies is because y'all do a lot of shit people still don't know about to this day. Right? Because you've become
still
so
doing stuff so sneaky, yeah.
You become so good at the stealth. Man, we don't give a fuck about this shit. That's why we get caught more. We don't really care. Man, you think I care about this little chick you just found, man? I don't care about that. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. Like, you finna leave me or not? Like, we won't bet all this shit for no outside shit. That's the thing what men won't do. Women, y'all to get y'all head caught up in the figure four to where you falling for the little bullshit you doing. And so that means you gotta hide it extra hard. Because now you find your ass out on the curve, homeless, fucked up. You lost your family, you lost your man. And yet you still in love with some bullshit. That's a tough pickle to be in if you're a woman. A lot of women finding themselves. There's a lot of women married right now in love with another nigga. And she thinks she's a good woman. Right? I have to say, and that's why I said women, because I wanted to talk about that, man. Look, I can't lie about that. It's men typically ain't in that figure four like that. Men ain't in that shit where I'm married to my wife, but I'm going through. I'm pulling my hair out because I'm in love with somebody else's wife.
Yeah.
That shit goofy. That's the opposite of logic
And
to
like,
me,
I'm
bro.
just gonna say, because I have my own personal experience, you might not be in love. You probably just need to go and talk to somebody about
Oh, definitely. That's definitely not love.
You know, you're not in love. You just need to go in. You need to have that real look.
You
if
probably
you
be
don't
somewhat
go
of a
and talk to
narcissist.
somebody, you might be.
You might be a damn narcissist thinking that you can just, I don't love my husband, I'm gonna love yours, bitch. You out in love with another motherfucking lady, another set of kids daddy.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What do you think is about to happen? Get out of fear. This is not Never Land, man. What you Peter Pan? How you in love with someone else's helpmate, someone else's man that they wash back, feed, somebody kids running, daddy, and you fantasizing about this motherfucker. And for him to even
got your own kids,
him to even move down on you like that, he should look like a goofy nigga to you. Don't respect. Hey, ladies, let me tell y'all something, man, about these niggas y'all fucking with, going on these excursions with. How do you trust a nigga that's loose like that? Let me tell you something about a real man. A lot of y'all ain't never had the audacity or the experience to even see a real man and experience him like that. Real men ain't playing with you like that, bro. When you meet a dude that would actually skip out on his family for you, that nigga reckless, right? And y'all find yourselves fucking with a nigga for years like that.
I mean, because the thing is, you can't go in on a dude about that because that situation match. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was gonna, men who got their stuff together, they are attracted to women with the same quality. So they get found, they mate, they match.
This is where the irony comes in.
They match up.
This is
all
what
the
I'm trying to
time.
say. You fucking with this nigga down there 2, 3, 4, 7 years. Only for him to one day wake up and say, I want to respect and love my household. I'm a newfound man. I love my wife. I love my children. I love God. I found my purpose.
Yeah.
What does that leave you, darling? Where does that leave you after this nigga wake up? You done invested years of so-called quote unquote your narcissist ass love on this mind. That mind ain't in love with you one.
I'm just saying, like,
what does that leave you? Now you in the blue.
After 2 years, after 1 year, after a few months, you already know where you stand in somebody's life.
Right.
So when it gets to that point, and see, that's what we got these dumb people. We are on here so long.
Are we going ham, man? What do we want to do on here? Come on.
Yeah. You in that situation so long, and it's like you need to ask yourself, what? You see what I'm saying? Like, what am I doing? But see, we already be having those conversations, and we try to manipulate the situation, and we try to cuss, but like it will come to an end. In most cases, it do. Well, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody because it's always a rebel to a rule, But in most cases, like, messing with somebody else, man, that kind of stuff have to come to an end.
Right.
And you got to ask yourself. It's not a question as to it's gonna happen. What you gonna do when it happens?
That's the part. Like, that's why I said, where does that leave you? On the outside looking in, I mean, hey, come on, man. Like, you can't expect for that shit to go right for you. This mind done got up, moved on, worked out, and you done really. Y'all gotta understand, ladies. Y'all living the now. Y'all energy is real. You in love with this bullshit, and it done grew up on you. And when a man say that, he mean that shit. Like that's his sign that I'm not finna really play with you like that no more at all. Like, right. I love my wife. I love my family. I want to do right. I want God to bless me.
As he should.
I agree with him on it. Like, you can't get mad at him and hate him for that shit. That shit means everything. Like, hey, it ain't no out of that. It ain't no out of that. And you can be that woman doing that to your own household, man, and claiming to be a good person. Right? I wanted to go extra long on that topic because I really want to make sure we nail that. And it's honestly a lot more to go into depth with that, because that's the way I think that's where we are today. Everybody thinks they're good.
And when you're not really as good as you think you are.
And that's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay when you understand it and you deal with it and act like it. It's okay, man. Nobody. Women, stop being afraid of being ugly. Man, y'all are so fucking superficial that, you know, I can't be seen for who I really am. Right? I'm the biggest hoe on the block, but I don't want nobody to know that. Right? But yet you don't understand this dude that you have passion for. You're making way for him. Right? You're not understanding, and you haven't told yourself one time, like, damn, wait a minute, this dude see me for who I am. What if he exposed me? I'm toast. I'm finished. Finito, put a fork in me. I'm done.
Yep.
What if that shit happened? Because I'm gonna tell you, man, that ain't nobody in love with you to the point where they want to expose you to save themselves, ladies. I'm sure a lot of y'all experienced that. Y'all thought a dude was really on your team. You thought he was really on your side, and he turned state on you. Because it ain't no respect out here. That shit outside in the streets, that's a game for snakes, bro. That's a game for wolves. Ain't no rules in the streets. There are no rules in the streets. You ain't safe. Your children ain't safe. Your house ain't safe. Hey, man, anything goes in them streets. And how dare you to try to approach the streets
with some moral code?
How dare you do me in? How dare you move on and, man, get your shit together on me? How dare you ignore me after you used to always backseat with me? Who the fuck you think you is? You knew what you was getting into hopping in these streets. Let's keep that shit 100. Right? Nobody survives and retires from this street shit. All you can do is get up out of. Stop being mad because the streets aren't functional for you anymore. Your ass became street food, and that's all it is. Take your L. A lot of women
And
right
get out
now
the
are
streets.
still depressed about what happened to her in the streets. And the truth is, you're depressed about it because you care. So a lot of y'all still want to be glorious in the streets. You want fame. You want fame in the streets. Hold on. You want fame in the streets. You still want to be glorified in the streets. You want respect in the streets. Right? That's what's going on. And that's the type of shit we got to get out of. I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, make sure we hit on it, and we'll be back with some more juicy topics and conversation to go on. Thank you all for joining live from the pot today.
Back to the wall like it's always been. I got more work to do and I don't plan on calling in. Whoever, whenever, I never fold. I put my feet in the game and I took a shot at my goals. Need a garage in the yard for Jalen and Kaya to grow. Baby, you know I'm a rider. I took my show on the road. I put my faith in myself and that 38 in my belt. And I knew if I ain't go get it, nobody's coming to help me. Can't put food on the table with no excuses or complaints. Either I'm gon' steer this ship or I'm gon' have to walk the plank. I walk proudly in the bay. They say, hello, Mr. Wallace, how's your day? How can I help you? Just the usual deposits on my chest. I wear my armor on my back. I wear a target. Ain't shit poppin'. They'll need barricades to stop me.